parts of our research in Europe got lost and gets lost because nobody is reading it. And Marcelo, your work on the crime drop. It was good that you wrote some. I think I have once sent you my small studies on this. This was in English, and your work was also in English. If we would have written that in German language,
nobody would have
lost completely. No,
and it was in some degree a little questioning how generalizable is this crime drop hypothesis. And now it becomes more clearer because, in Chicago and so murder rates go up again. So it's not a general development. It's needs to be differentiated.
I remember that in 2007 at the Bologna conference, we had an aperitivo just before the dinner together, and we were already discussing about that. And you told me about this problem of having published so many things in German, and also a lot of studies that we did about the heroin prescription. We published in English, of course, but the results were, some of them were published in German and in French. And it's a pity because they don't get quoted. And when you think about it, I mean, in the United States, death by overdose was multiplied by 4 since 1995. In Switzerland, it was divided by 3. You see, but some of these things which, as you said, sometimes you realize that there is something interesting in the article. If you publish in a local language, nothing happens.
Thank you for following Lieven and Marcelo's Criminology Podcast, a podcast hosted by Marcelo Aebi from the University of Lausanne, Switzerland, and Lieven Pauwels from Ghent University, Belgium. We aim to draw a map of the state of criminology across Europe through the words of contemporary criminologists. How is criminology defined and taught? Which are the main lines of research? Which are the main schools of thought in each country? These and many other questions are answered here by fellow researchers who share their vision on the development of criminology in their countries from its beginnings to the second decade of the 21st century. If you want to know and compare their stories, stay tuned. This podcast is edited by Eduardo Coco from the University of Lausanne. Our theme song is Seagull's Night, Noche de Gaviotas, composed by Gustavo Cantero, arranged by Tato Germano, and played by Tato and Gustavo with the voices of Sasha Conte and Alejandro Turco Guyot. Cheers, and see you soon.